background, then please keep your mic muted. Please don't disturb others. But yes, if there is no disturbance in your background, please feel free to unmute your mic and participate. Now, as you can see, this is a passage and there is a timer of around 35 seconds. This time is given so that we can prepare. When this timer will hit 0, you will hear a beep sound in your headset. It will be a loud beep sound. And after you hear the beep, a blue bar will start moving in this space. It's a blue recording bar. So please remember, as soon as you hear the beep sound, you must start speaking immediately. Don't waste time. If you don't start immediately, your score might go down a bit, okay? So there's a beep sound and then the blue bar starts. As soon as the blue bar starts, we have to start speaking immediately. Now, before the beep, we get approximately 35 seconds. And after the beep, we again get the same time, around 35 seconds. So right now, the blue bar is in the middle. So that's around 18 seconds approximately. Now, please remember the rule in PT that in every single speaking answer, as soon as you are done, which means as soon as this word is spoken, provides, you have to click the next button immediately. For example, if I finish the passage in approximately 15 seconds and the blue bar is somewhere over here, I have to click next immediately, okay? We must not wait for the blue bar to reach the end. We have to click next immediately. Is it clear, guys, what I'm saying, everybody? One more thing, for those of you who will take PT for the first time, just to let all of you know that in every single question in the test, when you click on the next button, you will be asked, are you sure? And there are two options, yes and no. So you have to click yes immediately after you click the next button. So please don't waste your time in thinking. You have to click next yes immediately, back to back. Okay, I hope it's clear. Now, what is this word? Can somebody tell me?
Versatility.
I'm asking everybody, so everybody can feel free to participate. What is this word?
Versatility.
Versatility.
Yeah,
Versatility.
that's right, versatility. And what is this word over here?
Creature.
Yeah, this word should be pronounced as creature, huh? Not creature, but creature. Okay?
Creature.
Yeah, creature, that's correct. One more suggestion to all my friends who are from the Indian subcontinent, like India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, if there are any people from there today. See, whenever you have the letter R in a word, you know, like C-R-E-A-T-U-R-E at the end of the word, don't stress too much on the R sound. Just make it a bit silent. So just say creature, don't say creature, creature. Similarly, this word will be comforts, not comforts, right? Is it clear what I'm saying, guys? So don't stress too much on the R sound, otherwise your pronunciation score might go down. Okay. What is the name of this writer?
Danny Nenjiga.
What did I say? If the R is at the sound, try to keep it silent. So how will you pronounce?
Danny Danzig.
Danny Danziger.
Danny Danziger.
Yeah, like G-A, you know, Danziger. Don't stress too much on the R sound. Okay. What is this word over here? Quick.
Aristocratic.
Yeah, aristocratic.
Or aristocrat.
It's a simple word. It's a long word, so you can break it up into two parts. Aristocratic. Okay. What is the next word?
Acrobic.
Speak it
Acrobic.
correctly. Read it correctly. What is this word?
Acrobic.
Array.
Oh, is
It's A-C-E-R.
Acerbic.
Yeah, it's acerbic.
Acerbic.
Huh? Not acrobic. Acerbic. What is the name of the director? Philip de Montebello.
Philip
Philip
de
de Montebello.
And what is this word over here?
Philanthropist.
Again, I'm asking, what is this word?
Philanthropist.
Correct.
Philanthropist. Yes.
What I was mainly trying to listen when all of you were saying, you know, how you guys end the word. And the word very clearly ends with S.
Yes.
So when you say it, it should be heard very clearly, right? Philanthropists, like that. Because please remember, a simple but yet a very practical rule for all software-based exams. And that rule is that if you want the software to understand what you're saying, the sounds at the end of every word should be very clear. If the sounds at the end of the words are not heard, the score unfortunately will be a bit low. Does it make sense what I'm saying, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just give me a second, please. Okay, thanks for waiting, everyone. Now what I'll do, very quickly, I'll just mention the major mistakes which people make in this task. And if you guys want, you guys can also note down those main mistakes. See, the most common mistake which many people make is the mistake of singular and plural sounds. So singular means one, plural means more than one. So plural sounds generally end with the letter S, right? So just be very careful that if a word is plural, then you have to speak it very clearly. The S sound at the end must be heard very clearly. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. Okay. The other very common mistake is called the mistake of omission. Omission means you miss a word by mistake. And most commonly, people omit articles. What are articles? Yeah, a and the. There are three articles in English. So if you see this word, try to speak it very clearly without rushing. Okay, it should be heard. Number 3, another very common mistake is the opposite of omission. What is the opposite of omission?
Addition.
Yeah, addition, adding extra words in the script. So if you don't see any extra word, don't say it. Just be relaxed. Focus more on accuracy and correct pronunciation. Number 4 is a thing called contractions. Contractions are words which we get when we join two words together. For example, it plus is. What is it plus is? It's, right? So if you see the word it's, you should pronounce it as it's, not it is. What is this word? What is this word?
You.
You have. You.
It's only one word, right?
Yeah.
So we should pronounce it as you've, not you have, but you. So if you say this word, you will pronounce it as you'll, not you will, but you'll. So try to say such words a bit faster. Try to say such words. So this word will be your, not you are. Okay? So these words are called contractions. Just be very clear with the pronunciation. Another very important thing is that you have to speak at the correct speed. It should not be too slow and it should never be too fast. It should be a good speed which the software will understand. The next thing is you have to take the right pauses. If you take a lot of pauses, again the score goes down. If you don't take the correct pauses, again the score goes down. So speed and pauses are very important. The next thing which I already said once before, you have to be very confident when you speak. The confidence in your voice plays a key role in getting a very high score as per the software works or workings. Another thing, before the beep sound, how much time will you get approximately?
35 seconds.
Around 35 seconds. Now the reason PT gives us this time is mainly for preparation. And in this time, I would highly recommend that practice by speaking aloud. Don't practice in your mind. Practice by actually speaking aloud, because in the actual test, everybody around you will be speaking at the same time. And from my observation, I have seen that people from, especially from India, are too loud in the exam, So even I am from India, but literally they shout. Not everybody, but sometimes. So try to practice by speaking aloud, because if you practice in your mind, you might not be able to focus that well, That's the only reason. So I think I've written all of the major mistakes. Now what I'll do, I'll give an example, 2 examples of how we should actually read aloud in the real exam if we want a full score. So in the time before the beep, as you can see, we have 35 seconds. We must read the passage quickly. For example, like this. Most words have experienced several changes in meaning throughout their history, so that it is impossible to say which stage in their meaning is the true meaning. And if we attempt to go back to the beginning, we find it is impossible, for the origins of many words are difficult to trace back. So still, we have around 10 seconds left, in which we can see the difficult words again. Now, I will start at 0. Just observe the way in which I speak, okay? Most words have experienced several changes in meaning throughout their history, so that it is impossible to say which stage in their meaning is the true meaning. And if we attempt to go back to the beginning, we find it is impossible, for the origins of many words are difficult to trace back. How much time did I take approximately? Half time. And immediately as soon as you finish, what should you do? You must click next. So this speed is the ideal speed. It is not slow, it is not fast. It's not that I'm going to catch a train and I'm missing a train. Like many people speak too fast, which is a very foolish and very stupid thing to do. There is no need to speak too fast in the exam. Now, please understand, I took a pause at the full stop. Where is the full stop? Meaning. And even at the comma, I took a very small pause. Did you guys observe? I took a very small pause at history, and I took a very small pause at beginning, and I took a very small pause at the word impossible. So please remember, at every full stop and every comma, you have to take very, very minor pauses. If the pause becomes too long, the score will go down. And during the entire exercise, how was my voice? Was I fluctuating my voice, or was it very steady? How was it?
Steady.
Steady.
It was very steady. It was very flat, I was speaking like a robot without any emotions. So that's how we should speak in this task, by keeping our voice very steady, very monotonous. Mono means one, tonus means related with the tone. Let me give one more example. Now, all of you, can you see that in the beginning after so there is a comma? Can all of you see?
Yeah.
Now, please remember, in this task of read aloud, if a comma is in the beginning of a sentence, you should not take a pause. Okay? If the comma is in the middle or anywhere else, yes, you must take a very small pause. But in the beginning, do not take a pause. Don't. Even at the hyphen, you have to take very small pauses. Hyphen means a dash. So I'll start again. Just observe. So as much as this is a book about the experience of traveling, the contemplation of cities that are vast in scale and villages that are as remote and strange as anything Westerners are ever likely to encounter, it is also a book that tries to describe another kind of journey. Next. Okay? So this is the ideal speed. So this is how we deal with this task. You will get 5 to 6 such questions in the beginning of the test. It's a very simple task, but under pressure, it's very easy to make mistakes, and mistakes can prove to be very costly in this task. Is there any doubt? Anybody has any question in this task? Please ask me. Anybody? Any questions? Any doubts?
No.
No, that's fine.
Okay.